This morning we start in a comfortable seated position. Legs may be crossed or extended. Hands resting on your knees perhaps. Crown of your head lifting up nice and tall. Find a few long, slow breaths, tuning into your body. Noticing how your chest and abdomen just expand with the air and collapse as you release. Shifting your focus from your breath. Notice the sensation of your hips, maybe your feet connecting the earth. Maybe even visualizing that in your mind, that connection, that grounding. Maybe even imagining roots coming out from you down into the earth, fully anchoring you. And draw your focus up. Stopping at your heart. Imagine even there being a little glowing ball inside your heart. This love that radiates from inside of you. We've all been hurt, pained, saddened. When those things happen, it's easy to close ourselves off. To hold that love and peace inside of us, afraid that someone could take it away. I've been thinking this week in light of the latest school shooting, other violence around the world, how we don't get to control anything around us. But we get to choose whether or not we share this love inside of us. Imagine shining the love out for each person we encounter through our day. Maybe family, even when it's hard. Maybe strangers. We never know how someone else is hurting. We never know how this little bit of love can help them feel seen and maybe change the course of their actions. So while there's very little we can control, we get to choose how we interact with everyone we meet throughout our day. Let's draw our hands to our heart and just take a moment, if you wish, to commit to sharing love. Maybe letting go of criticism, any insecurities that we have that prevent us from sharing love. And just choosing to build all those up around us. Holding on to that through our practice. Softening our hearts so that we're capable of doing all of that. Gently release your hands back down. Switch out the way your legs are crossed if you wish. And take your right ear down to your right shoulder. Maybe right hand over top your head, gently stretching. Lifting through an inhale. And exhaling left ear down. Awakening the neck and the spine. Lift through center. Gently look up. And draw your chin to your chest. Hands may come to the back of your head. Just a tiny bit of weight can be noticed. Lifting your gaze, release your arms to your side. With a deep, long inhale, reach for the sky. And the exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, we lift. This time, right hand comes to your side, left arm reaches long, stretching side body. Both hips seal to the ground. Inhale through center. Exhale left. Keeping your roots down to the ground. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold forward. Releasing the spine. Allow your head to hang heavy wherever you are. And as you inhale, walk your hands back in. Fingertips to knees. Find an exhale. Breathing in, arms to the sky, imagining drawing in more love. Right arm drops front, left arm behind as we twist to the side. Lifting through center, arms to the sky. Turning to the right, left arm drops front. Up through center. Seal in the love and the light, drawing it to your heart. Hands released in front of you. Find yourself on all fours in a tabletop. Find circles, however big or small you choose. Warming your hips as they drop side to side, move front and back. Feeling the weight moving over top of your wrists as your hands support you. And reversing directions if you haven't. Coming to stillness now, stack the shoulders over the wrists, fingertips spread wide. As you inhale, cow spine gazing up. Exhale, drop your tail, push the earth away. 3 more times on your own, inhaling as you lift. And exhaling as you round. I challenge you to envision there being that ball of light in your chest this whole time. Moving with you and shining out as you lift your chest for cow. Getting so big that there's no other option than to share. Coming to stillness now, engage your core and tuck your tail slightly. Lift your right fingertips open to the sky, releasing tension in your spine. And exhale, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, twist, fingertips lift. Exhale, lower down. One more time, weight in the left hand, right fingertips open. Exhale, release. Lift the left fingers, warming the spine. Exhale, we lower. Bring your toes to touch. Maybe set your knees wide. Sink back to a child's pose. Chest reaching towards the earth. Not feeling the need to hold anything. Release your mind, release your body. Taking a side stretch if you wish, walk your hands to the left of your mat, exhale your hips back. Return through center, reach to the right. Returning to center. Hands are firmly planted, elbows down, shoulder width apart. As you inhale, draw forward to Sphinx pose. Dropping your abdomen to the ground. Stacking shoulders over the elbows, shining your heart through. Releasing any back muscles that are trying to hold you. Allow your bones to do the work of holding here. One more long inhale, again, the light in your heart, this love shining out. Then exhale, slowly release your chest to the mat. Take your left ear down. Maybe arms come out to goalpost or to your side. All the tension releases. Choosing to just be. Return the chin or forehead to the earth. Allow your hands to come under your shoulders. As we activate our legs, lift up gently into a cobra. Push through tabletop, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. Maybe shake your head, no and yes. Beginning to settle into the stretch. If you'd like, inhale forward, coming to a plank. And exhale, lift your hips, sink your heels down again. One more time if you'd like, rolling forward, knees can drop if you choose to a kneeling plank. Inhale, lift your hips, sink back. Slowly walk your feet forward. Bring them outside of your hands for ragdoll. Bend into your knees, reach for your elbows, release your head. Maybe sway, feeling the weight in your left foot and then in your right. As you find your center of gravity, release your elbows, tuck your tail as you roll to stand. Heel toe your feet, bring them underneath you. Palms shine forward. With our firm base, we lift with confidence, shining our heart forward. As you inhale, take your arms to the sky, grab your left wrist with your right hand. Lifting up through center and reach to your right, drawing the left hand over, just another variation of this crescent moon. Inhale, lift. Switch your hands and exhale to the right. Reaching long. We lift. Cactus your arms, elbows to your side, opening your heart. Arms to the sky, gazing up, maybe a gentle extension back end. Pull at your hips, release down. Pausing for a moment. Breathing in, lift halfway. As you exhale, hands to the earth, left foot steps back. Find your runner's lunge. Take a moment to move forward and back. Left knee lifted. Finding stillness, stacking your right knee over your ankle. Engaging the left quad as you lift your knee. Opening your hamstrings of your right leg, hip of your left. If you have blocks under your hands, that can always help. Next time you exhale, release your left knee to the mat, tuck your back toes. Twist, left hand is planted, right fingertips open to the side. On an exhale, lower your hand down. Half split, weight comes over your left knee. Right knee is straight as right toes lift for the sky. Imagine your heart reaching past your right toes. Not collapsing in. Continuing to shine the light. Shine the love in your heart to those around you. On an exhale, draw forward, right foot finds the earth. Hands come to the right knee as you lift your chest. Low lunge. Maybe gazing up, arms releasing to the sky if you choose. Sinking in on an exhale, lifting as you inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Tuck your back toe, straighten your legs and walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Wide leg forward fold, chest sinking down. Sealing the pinky toe edges of your feet to the earth. As you're ready, slowly walk your hands to the front of your mat, rotating on the right heel as you return to the low lunge. Find downward dog as right foot steps back to meet the left. Hips come to the sky. Sealing into the earth with your fingertips. Lifting your tail. Together, breathe in, lift your heels high. Bend and look at your fingertips and take a lot of little steps, bringing your feet to your hands. When you're there, lift halfway. And exhale, release. Breathing in, arms to the sky, gazing up. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Allow yourself to feel, to be moved, to be human. The next time you inhale, breathe in, arms to the sky. Right hand around your left wrist, reach and stretch over to the side. We lift through center. Taking your right wrist, now reach to the left. When we lift, cactus your arms, open your chest. Arms to the sky. Then fold at your hips, release down. Lift halfway. Hands to the earth. Step your right leg back. You are in a left runner's lunge. Move forward and back. Noticing your hips move. And finding stillness, drawing the left hip point back. Squaring the hips as you sink towards the earth. On an exhale, check in, release any tension you're holding in your shoulders. Allow your right knee to drop. Back toes to tuck, we twist. Left arm reaches for the sky. As you inhale, rotate a little more. Exhale, release down. Next breath, half split. Weight comes back over your right knee. Left leg straightens, left toes to the sky. With each exhale, imagine your heart coming closer to your shin. As tension melts away throughout your body. Gently come forward, left foot finds the earth. Hands to your knee as you lift your chest. Tucking your tail as you reach forward. Maybe your arms float to the sky, testing the balance of your left leg. Love shining out. Looking up as you receive. Exhaling, take your hands to the earth. Tuck your right toes, straighten your legs as you walk your hands to the side of your mat, rotating on your feet. Forward fold. Taking any variation you choose, maybe reaching towards your feet, through your legs, or just trying to find that ground. The more your weight's in your pinky toe edges of your feet, the more you can stretch your adductors, the inner thigh. Slowly walk to frame the left foot, rotate on the heel as you sink to your lunge. Hands on the earth, left foot meets right, downward facing dog. Lifting your tail, pushing the earth away. Inhale, lift your heels. On an exhale, drop your knees wide, sink back to a child's pose. Find 3 more breaths. Releasing any tension you hold each time you exhale. Weight comes into your fingertips as you roll up through tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward dog. As you inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward and walk to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Feeling the weight evenly in both feet. Lifting your heart and your head. As you exhale, sink your weight back, coming to chair pose. Weight in your heels, knees behind your toes, chest is lifted. As you tuck your tail slightly, maybe your arms come to your ears. Gazing out in front of you. You can stay or exhale your hands to your side, come onto your toes. Release down, inhale, arms up. One more time if you'd like, hands to the side, lift your toes, or to your toes. Heels release, arms to the sky. Lifting to stand, use your glutes. Find a gentle extension and fold forward. Lift halfway. Hands to the mat, step to your right, runner's lunge. Going through the sequence a little bit more quickly. Chest shines through. Exhale your left knee to the mat, twist, open towards your right. Exhale, lower your right hand down, sink back, half splits. Right hip point draws back in line with your left hip. Weight comes to the right foot, lift your chest, maybe your arms. Taking your hands to the ground, tuck your left toe, rotate, finding a wide leg, forward fold. You might choose to stay or bend into your left leg for Skandasana. Let right foot planted or right toes to the sky. And coming through center, bend into your right leg if you choose. Left toes might lift. If you've taken Skandasana, meet in your wide leg forward fold, exhaling down. Hands walk to the front of your mat, return to your runner's lunge. One inhale to lengthen. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend and look forward and move to the front of your mat. Flat spine. Exhale down. Breathing in, reach for the sky. Hands draw to heart. We take the other side, begin in chair, bending back. Weight in the heels, lift your chest, release your arms. Maybe hands to the side, lift your heels. Exhale, heels, lower arms, lift. One more time, hands to the side, lift your heels. Heels down, arms to the sky. Breathing in, use your heels as you lift. Bending at your hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, reset your spine. Exhale down, left runner's lunge, right foot steps back. Right hip draws back, chest lifts. Back knee drops, low lunge twist. Left hand to the left foot, half split, we sink back. Flex the left toes up as you draw the left hip back. Coming forward to low lunge, left foot plants, chest and arms lift off your leg. Tail tucks as you sink your hips forward, lift your heart. Hands to the earth, back toes straightens, walk to the side. Release forward. Skandasana, if you choose, bending the right leg, straightening left. Maybe toes to the sky. Switching sides, moving fluidly. Meet in your forward fold, chest down, head to the earth. Rotate on your left heel, returning to your runner's lunge. Lifting your chest. And stepping back, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, sink your heels. Engage your core. Inhale, lift. Child's pose, bend your knees to the earth. Sink back, hips to heels. Three slow, thoughtful breaths. Allow your heart, your mind, and your body to release. Coming out to hands and knees for thread the needle. Right fingertips lift. Right arm threads under your left armpit. Right shoulder and ear to the mat. Maybe taking the bind, left hand to right hip crease. As you stretch, can you feel yourself melting to your mat? Gently we release the bind. Left fingertips find your weight, right fingertips lift. Exhale, release, we take the other side. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Thread under left shoulder and ear to the mat. Maybe the bind's reaching for the left hip crease, opening your chest. Any thoughts that have crept in, allow them to go. Do allow your heart to be open and receptive, though. Noting any emotions that arise. Gently we unwind, right fingertips to the earth. Left hand reaches up. Exhale, we lower. Step your hands forward. Elbows drop, pull through to Sphinx as we did in the beginning of class. Shoulder blades drawing down your spine, heart lifting through. Allowing your gaze to lift, heart to open. We're here for 30 more seconds. Elongating your spine, opening front body. As you exhale, release your chest down. Right arm extends in a T to the side. Bend your left heel in towards your hips. Take your left hand back, draw a heel to your hip, stretching the quad and hip flexor of your left leg. For a deeper stretch, tuck your tail, lengthening the front body. Left hand under your left shoulder, stacking the left foot over your knee. Roll to your right side, drawing the left foot behind you, right ear to the mat as you stretch your chest and spine. Your foot may come to rest on the earth, it may hover. Breathing into the twist. And releasing as you're ready. Left knee comes back down. Drop your left foot. Left arm comes to T. Right heel bends in. Reach for it to stretch the right quad and hip flexor. Lengthen your front body by tucking your tail under. Letting go of your foot. Right hand under your shoulder. Leg at a 90-degree angle, roll to your left side, reaching the right leg across. Left ear comes to the mat. Experiment with long, deep breaths. Noticing the expansion you feel, even more so as you're twisted. When you're ready, gently return your stomach to the mat. Release your leg down. Push back to a brief child's pose. Maybe hands reach back to your feet, fully surrendering in. If you choose, lifting the hips from the heels, rolling to the crown of the head for a rabbit pose. You can stay in child's pose if you wish. Wherever you are, noticing the tension in your upper body, allowing it to melt away. And exiting your pose, walking your chest, lifting it over your legs. Allow your seat to come to one side, swing your legs around. Find the butterfly pose, lifting up through your lower spine. Knees drop to the side, heart shines forward. As you round in, it may be a little introspective. Stretching your hips can cause emotions to arise. It is okay to feel. Feeling gives us empathy and love for others. Our job is learning how to sit with these feelings without letting them control us. Gently lift. Extend your legs long to Dandasana or staff pose. Toes flexed. Lifting through your spine. Release forward, reaching for your toes. Maybe taking peace fingers around your big toes. So 2 fingers spread between your toes and pull yourself forward. Fully letting yourself release. We might be able to do the right thing, but we can't truly share love and to empathize unless we allow ourselves to feel and be moved. Gently lift your chest, coming out of your stretch. Allow your weight to come to your feet. Hands come behind your knees. Tuck your tail and slowly roll down back to the mat. Reach your arms overhead and extend your legs long. Draw both knees into your chest. Seal the lower back down and rock gently side to side. Finding happy baby perhaps, or any final poses that you choose. For happy baby, reach for the pinky toe edges of your feet or find your calves. Tail extend as long as your knees draw to your elbows, your armpits. You might choose to be playful, rock side to side. Straighten one leg and then the other. As you're ready, draw your knees to your chest a final time. Release your feet down for constructive rest. Feet wide, knees to touch. Releasing your chest as you flip your palms and open your heart. How open can your chest be? Shoulders tend to round forward. How can you draw them back? Extend one leg and then the other. Releasing the tension in your hips, your toes, your middle, the eyes and the jaw. Finally feel the tension release to fall away around your heart. Notice that glowing ball of light that you get to hold. Choose to peel away the covering and let it shine forth. Covering you with light and a feeling of love and peace. And spreading out to those around you. Holding that image. Believing that it can be possible. You can have enough love to share, to truly care and empathize. Is there any specific person or cause that's on your heart, on your mind? How might you share love with them this week? Begin to bring your focus back to your physical body. Gently moving your head side to side. Curling your fingers and toes, maybe circling. When you're ready, reach long. And draw your knees in. Lift your shoulders slightly, give yourself a hug. Then as you release, roll gently to one side. Pausing for a breath. And finding a seat. Dropping your knees. Lifting your heart. As you inhale, breathe in love. Allow it to fill you. Exhale, release any self-doubt. One more inhale, fingertips gaze to the sky. Draw in this feeling of love. Seal it into your heart. As we bow our heads. Thank you for spending this time with me today. May we be bound together by love this week. Namaste.